Dade Phelan, more like Dade Flyin. It's September 11th, 2024, and these are your headlines. It was either that or Dade on a plane. I don't know which one's better, but a new investigative report revealed that House Speaker Dade Phelan used a state jet for campaign activities. KHOU 11 has reported that members of the Texas House have used TxDOT's executive-style jets for activities that cross the line between official state business into personal or political business. Now, according to state law, the jets can't be used for attending, quote, an event at which money is raised for private or political purposes. So, when Speaker Phelan used the jet in September 2022 to attend a speaking engagement at the left-wing Texas Tribune Festival, he didn't stop there. He then used the jet to attend a UT versus Texas Tech football game in Lubbock. In a statement to the news station, Phelan's office said the trip was to meet with tech officials and paid for by university donors. However, campaign finance records show that he accepted a $2,500 in-kind contribution for food and beverage for a campaign event the day he got to Lubbock. He also had an $880 charge at a hotel for staff lodging for a political fundraiser. KHOU estimated that he raised at least $37,000 for his campaign on the trip. Another lawmaker, Representative Cole Hefner, used a TxDOT jet to attend a graduation. Yeah, he didn't even make it back in time to Austin for the impeachment vote against Attorney General Ken Paxton, despite records showing that a vote was cast in his name. In an interview with the local media, Hefner had said previously that he stood by his vote for impeachment, yet these new records show he was not even present for either the debate or the vote. A hotel in El Paso and its owner face a temporary injunction and restraining order from the El Paso County Attorney for alleged criminal activity and suspicions of housing Tren de Aragua gang members. El Paso County Attorney Cristina Sanchez filed an original petition for abatement of a common nuisance, an application for a temporary restraining order, a temporary injunction, and a permanent injunction against the Gateway Hotel. And the first documented instance of a possible gang member was in June when police were called after a suspect shot a handgun in the air and made threats of violence. Police later noted tattoos consistent with the gang Tren de Aragua on inhabitants of the hotel on several occasions while investigating calls of disorderly conduct and fire code violations. One video cited in the lawsuit shows individuals partying on the third floor with one gun being shot, men holding knives, and another holding a hatchet he allegedly used to assault individuals and cause damage to the hotel. Additional police calls to the Gateway Hotel include failures to comply with sex offender registration, theft, aggravated assault, and narcotics, including marijuana and methamphetamines. Mexican authorities warned the U.S. of the violent gang Tren de Aragua moving to enter the U.S. through El Paso. These gangs are also suspected to be part of oil, diesel fuel, and copper wire thefts on West Texas oil field sites.
Are you worried about your kid's future? You should be. I'm Charles Blaine with Texas Tomorrow. This is a show where we're going to talk about the issues and the people that are pushing the policies that concern your family, your home, and your kids. Catch Texas Tomorrow every Thursday.
A new measure aiming to slice federal funding to universities that maintain relationships with Chinese-affiliated institutes has passed the U.S. House of Representatives. H.R. 1516, also known as the DHS Restrictions on Confucius Institutes and Chinese Entities of Concern Act, would block funds from the Department of Homeland Security from going to universities that host a Confucius Institute or other Chinese entity of concern. Effectively, if the act is signed into law, any university that fosters a relationship with these institutes operated by the Chinese government would be ineligible to receive DHS funding unless that relationship has been terminated. The Confucius Institutes are one of the most glaring examples of Chinese infiltration on the American higher education system. For decades, they've played the role of the CCP's catalyst to inject communist sympathetic dogma into American institutions. Now, this legislation, sponsored by Representative August Pfluger, seeks to push back against what Representative Bob Menendez described as China's tentacles of influence. Of the 18 co-sponsors of the act, 3 are from Texas. If it passes the Senate, the act will make its way to the president's desk for final approval. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.